Hey guys, it's Gary and Kelly with Maximize Mental Health here for your Mental Health Minute. Hey, this fall season is upon us and everyone's drinking pumpkin spice lattes and going to the pumpkin patches and eating donuts and cider and all that good stuff. Fall is one of my favorite seasons. I love this time of year. It's nice and cool out and you can have bonfires and go hiking and things like that. Growing up in Michigan, we did lots of camping in the fall and I love that season. But you know, I've noticed something over the years, and fall seems to hit me kind of hard sometimes. And to be honest, sometimes in the fall, I feel like crap. Can I say that? I mean, that's the truth. Sometimes in the fall, I just feel like crap. And you know, I've talked to a lot of people lately, and that seems to be common, at least somewhat common. This sort of change in seasons, and even if you like the change in seasons and you like the weather, sometimes it can be difficult, and our mind sometimes just doesn't feel good. We lose our motivation a little bit, but also sometimes just physically we don't feel good. I've talked to many people who have aches and pains and they're not sleeping well and things that are outside of the normal for them, but it seems to be this fall season and the change of weather and soon the change of time with the time change and everything. But I've talked to a lot of people, and it's been good that I've at least been able to encourage them that I have been documenting this personally over the years, and I feel like crap for some period of the fall every year. Maybe it's a week, maybe it's two, but I just know that's gonna happen. The change in seasons make me feel funky. I lose a little bit of my motivation. I struggle. Sometimes I have aches and pains I don't normally have, and then I think I'm dying, and I'm not. It's just fall. So rest assured, if you don't feel good and you think you're dying, it's just fall. I should say, if you really think you're dying, go see a doctor. But sometimes if we're just feeling bad, sometimes it's just the change in seasons, and that happens, and you're not alone. That happens to a lot of us, and more people than I realize. I've been having a lot of those conversations lately, and a lot of people struggle in the fall. So, Gary, is there a mental health reason for that? Is it just the change in seasons? I know we're going to talk about in some future videos some things that people can do to help their mind, help their energy, help their brain during those times where they feel like they're in a slump. But you got anything for us on this fall thing that happens, this magical fall thing?
I do, but I have to add to your gloom in that I think I saw November 3rd is the day we do the time change, and I dread that every year. And I had just looked up, as of August 20th till where we're at currently, we have lost over an hour of daylight. But we don't notice it because it's just very incremental, very subtle. But biologically, we adapt and change, and chemically in our brain, we're changing. Sunlight, lack of sunlight, it does have an effect on our mental health. So there really is something to the changing seasons. I looked at one study that went back even to the 1800s, that they showed that springtime and fall, these are these big transitional seasons, really wreak havoc on us emotionally. And we can feel extra anxious, we can feel depressed, and we don't understand it. And so it's not just you, it's not just some particular thing going on, it's literally an environmental influence that we're adjusting to. And I've had a number of people come in, they're just really feeling depressed, and it just kicked in the past few weeks. And I say that that's part of it, is the seasonal change. And I hope that's helpful, that we realize, oh, so I'm changing, I'm adapting, my biology is adapting, this sunlight thing is a real thing. I honestly have to prepare my own mindset, and I've already begun preparing my mindset for when that time change happens and it's darker an hour earlier. I don't like it. And it takes me weeks, to be really honest, to make that adjustment, to kind of get back into the groove of, okay, now it's dark for a while. I do like the cooler temperatures, but there's just something gloomy about that loss of sunlight. So it's not just you, it's not just whatever situations around you. We really are dealing with a seasonal change that affects us chemically.
Good stuff. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you're enjoying the fall weather and the change in temperatures, and hopefully fall is perfectly great for you and you love it. But if you are one of those people who is struggling a little bit and you're just feeling out of sorts and wondering what's going on, we want to encourage you that it's pretty common, and a lot of people are going through that. We want you to know that you're not alone. We're talking about these things so that we can destroy the stigma, and when you realize you're not alone and it's something that a lot of people are dealing with, sometimes it just helps that mindset that, oh, okay, it's fall, my body's transitioning into a new season, and sometimes it takes us a little bit to adapt, and that's okay. So, I don't know, we'll get through it together. If you guys have any comments or any thoughts on how you're adapting to the fall, feel free to make a comment on this video. We'd love to chat with you about it. You guys have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.